everybody from St. Petersburg, Florida. We are currently at a playground, which in hindsight was probably not the best spot to open our video because it's really loud, but if you hear kids screaming, that's what it is. This is gonna be a little different style of video because we are doing a Q&A about our upcoming move.
Yeah, we have a lot of changes going on in our life right now, and I feel like we're getting a lot of questions in our DMs, and those are questions that probably everybody has. So we figured we would just do a video just to answer them all. Not all of them, answer a few of them.
We're gonna jump right into it with question number 1, which is probably the most commonly asked question, and that is, where are you moving to? So this isn't a secret. We have announced it before on a previous video and also on Instagram, but I'll let you tell them in case they haven't seen that.
Yeah, so we're going to a really remote part of Alaska, and we're gonna live off grid in a tent for about 6 months.
I can't wait.
No, we're gonna be moving to 2 different places. The first stop is going to be Portugal for a month, Central Portugal to be exact. And then the second spot is Bali, Indonesia, where Tyanna will actually start kindergarten. So it's a big move for us. Oh, okay. Tyanna has to go potty. We've now changed locations 2 more times since being at the playground. Tyanna then wanted to go to the splash pad, and after being there for only like 15 seconds, she directed us to the ocean. So now she is swimming at the beach over here. This is a big move for us.
Yeah.
We're essentially moving out of the country, albeit for a short amount of time. It's a big move for us. And anyway, we are excited. We're a little bit nervous. We're really excited for Tyanna. How many kids get to experience this? But anyway, hope that answers question number 1. And yeah, on to question number 2.
I'm gonna answer question number 2 by myself because it's a question directed at me. And that is, are we gonna continue working as a nurse? So while we're abroad, I'm hoping to volunteer, like to do medical mission work. I'm trying to figure that out right now and set something up, but I won't be working and getting paid. So it won't be a job technically, but I am hoping to give back to the communities that we're in some way using my medical experience. But that's the answer. It was kind of a hard decision for me because, as you know, I have my doctorate in nurse anesthesia, which means I went to school for about 8 years to get that. I have been practicing since 2020. It's now 2024, so I'm relatively new in the profession. But this opportunity we just couldn't pass up. Work will always be there. Traveling and family time won't always be there, so it was the right decision for us. 484. The rest of it. All right.
Wow. Okay, and then we'll do the green. Awesome.
Good job.
Great job.
You're a little snow cone maker.
Thank you. You're welcome.
All right, so we really wanted to stay at the pier much longer, but it is just way too hot. Rhiannon and I are like actually just soaked in sweat just from sitting and standing there. Baby girl swam, she had some fun, ate a snow cone. So now we're also hungry, and I think we're gonna go find some lunch. Come on, AC, let's go, let's go. Much better. Oh, it's so hot. So I finally got my coffee, and we're on to question number 3, which was for me, and that is, what am I going to do for work? I'm just gonna chill, probably do not much of anything, make Rhiannon work a lot, give me the money so that I can invest it, and that's pretty much it. I do it real.
Okay, do your real one.
No, but really I'm very fortunate in the fact that almost everything I'm a part of can be done remotely. That's kind of been by intention over the last few years, as we knew we would be traveling more. We didn't know we were going to be doing this, where we'd be literally moving to another country temporarily. But all of that work and effort in the beginning has set us up for this, so that almost everything again can be done remotely. As far as our properties that we own, the rentals, that's going to give us the most headache, I bet, while we're gone, because we do not have property management. We do everything ourselves. So that's one thing I'm a little bit worried about, but most everything else, I've already talked with all my partners. I talked with everybody that works for me. They know what's going to be happening, and we've set it up that way. And so I think, yeah, I'm going to be doing what I do now: real estate, education, social media, but just from another country.
Except you're gonna have to be doing it at like 2 in the morning.
Oh yeah. The time changes are going to be definitely something to get used to. I think Portugal is going to be a little bit worse because it's off by 6 hours, where Bali's off by 12. But either way, we are going to get used to it. It's going to be worth it, and we're really excited. Okay, so now we are at Valkyrie Donuts, which is one of our favorite donut places we've ever eaten at. And also, if you're noticing all the music around us and all the rainbow stuff, it's because it is Pride weekend. know it's Pride Month, but I think they're celebrating Pride Weekend here in St. Petersburg, Florida. So there's a lot of festivities going on outside. It actually looks pretty fun. But yeah, let's get into question number 4.
Question number 4 is, why did we decide to do this? To go to school internationally and to move internationally?
That's a good question. I don't think we decided to. I think that just things worked out that way. Again, we were on vacation with some friends of ours, the Bennetts, and they had mentioned this program, Boundless Life, where you can school anywhere in the world. And it just so happened to be around the time when we were wondering what we're going to do with Tyanna when it comes to school. And so we actually looked it up and we reached out to them, and it ended up seeming like a perfect fit. We got on the phone with them, and the more we talked with them, the more we felt it would work and was going to be a perfect fit for our situation.
We always wanted to travel to let her be exposed to different cultures and to learn stuff in real life from experience, and to just get to do things that she might not be able to do if we weren't traveling. But being able to go to school internationally, I think it's just going to be a great experience to kind of immerse herself in a different culture and learn that there's lots of different ways of living and doing things, and none of them are right or wrong. Well, I guess some are right or wrong, but like in general, it's not a right or wrong thing. It's just that people live differently.
And as you guys know by following us, we're super open-minded, and we want to raise Tyanna that way as well. And also let her just develop her own thoughts and ideas. But I think by living abroad and seeing what other countries have to offer, she's going to be even more open-minded than we were growing up. So that's something that we really care deeply about, and especially for her. So we're I said it 1,000 times, but we're excited.
I feel like I'm just chowing down on the donuts while you're giving like a deep answer.
This is a strawberry cookie butter muffin. What'd you get?
Florida cream, which is like a Boston cream donut.
Yeah, sorry if there's stuff in our teeth. Oh, and real quick, you see how long my hair is getting? That's Tyanna. I called you Tyanna. That's Rihanna's fault, because she won't let me cut it. She wants me to grow it out.
Grow it out, and then you can put it in a man bun. What do you guys think?
It's already too hot. If I had a razor with me right now, I'd shave it off. All right, so real quick, because we know we're going to get the questions about it, or at least the comments. No, we did not intentionally plan to be down here for the Pride weekend. We would never intentionally put ourselves around this many people, no matter the festival. But we also do not care, and we fully support the movement of love who you love. And so as always in the comment section, please be respectful. If you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say anything at all. And yeah, love whoever you want, right babe?
Love wins.
Yeah, I love Rihanna. There's that. And I love Tyanna.
In true Florida fashion, it went from 100 degrees to pouring rain. So we're running back to the car. We made it back to the car. Is everybody good?
I think so.
Are you wet?
A little bit.
It does feel better outside already though. Now we have a question for Tyanna. Are you ready to answer a question?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather travel or stay home and have a routine and go to your school every day?
Travel.
Okay.
Travel. We have asked her several times. She always picks travel. She really legitimately loves it. Of course, there's times where she's over it, just like we are.
Yeah.
But in general, she just seems to absolutely love it, and she does well for her. If we thought for even a second that like she wasn't doing well with the traveling and she needed a more stable environment, more of a routine at home, we would alter our lives and change that for her. But she just does really well in this environment, and probably some of that's because we've been doing it for so long.
Since she was a baby.
Yeah, she's just really good at it, right?
Okay, last part of the question. Are you ready? Would you rather stay in one place all the time or visit like new places?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we thought. Are you excited to go to Portugal and Bali?
Yes.
Are you going to
Yes.
meet new friends
Yes.
and new teachers?
Yes.
Are you going to learn a new language? I don't know any Portuguese. In fact, I was very ignorant and thought that they spoke Spanish
Yeah.
in Portugal.
I don't
they
know
speak
any Portuguese or Balinese, but Tiana's gonna have lessons in both at school.
Balinese,
in
yeah.
Bali.
You'll probably speak a new language before we do.
Hola.
Hola! See?
Say adios.
Here comes the rain.
Oh no! I'm about to
Oh
All right, listen. It's raining, okay?
Okay.
Daddy and Mommy are going to drive. Can you walk home from here?
No, it's raining.
Please?
No.
Just walk. It's only like 5 miles to home.
You are.
It does actually look like it would cool me off. So
no! It does actually feel pretty good. Okay, do you want to say anything else before we take a pause? Okay.
What are you?
Everybody's gonna fall.
Oh, she's gonna fall. Baby girl, what are we gonna do now? We were gonna go back home or back to the hotel and swim.
Oh my God! What?
We can
I
still
know. Should we swim in the rain?
Yes.
swim. Yeah.
My mom will die.
I know, it's a lot.
We can get in the hot tub with the rain.
Sure.
Well, here's first and foremost, and my hair looks absolutely ridiculous.
Okay,
First and
he's not. Don't cut your. Okay, it's your body, babe. You can do whatever you want, but I think you should grow it, and then you can put it. Look, guys. He's never been able to put his hair up.
That
but
is not
you
a good
can
look.
Grow it and put it into
Not
a bun.
good look.
Yes, it is. It'll be in a bun, or I can braid it like a Viking.
She thinks I'm gonna look like a Viking, but I'm really just gonna look like a balding middle-aged man.
You're such a wow.
Okay, but seriously, first we gotta get some food because we did go to a restaurant and they didn't quite have anything I would like, but the girls did eat. My hair, babe. What in the world?
It's great. Everybody comment below. John finally got food, so as soon as he's done, we're gonna do another question. We are at Golden Dinosaurs, which looks really good. How is it?
Sandwich or the burger's good. See the mac and cheese.
Really good? Tyanna and I are still full from earlier, so we didn't get anything here. It looks so good, but I literally don't have any room left in my stomach.
That was good.
You feel better now?
Much better.
John was getting hangry.
Not me.
And also the weather took a complete turn, and now it's sunny and really hot again. The rain's gone.
Guys, I am just pouring sweat just sitting here. It's a mixture of the heat and the humidity. It's real.
So is Florida out? You want to live in Florida?
I like Florida for vacationing and visiting, but I don't know if I could live in this weather year round.
Yeah. I don't think it's this bad year round, but it is only June. It's pretty hot.
Yeah, I think it's just a really hot weekend. I mean, it was hot where we just came from. I think there's a heat wave across the U.S., but anyway, it's really hot right now.
So we're going to move on to another question. I don't remember what number question we're on, but the next one is, are you going to sell your house in West Virginia?
I don't think so. So we discussed this. We were fortunate enough to get one of the really low interest rates during COVID. So I think we have like a 2.3 or 2.4% interest rate, which in the terms of real estate is like free money. So I don't think we'll sell it. We also know that if we ever wanted to come back to Charleston, we would never find a comparable house in that location for the same price that we got ours for. So no, but we did want to rent it while we were gone, but the HOA wouldn't allow us to do that. They wanted 1 year lease only, and we'll only be gone for right now for 4 to 5 months.
6 months.
6 months, sorry. So we didn't want to rent it out for a whole year and then need to come back or want to come back and not have that option.
Yeah, so we need to decide if we're coming back to the U.S. in January, specifically by January 15th, because that's when my leave is up at work. So we didn't want our house to be occupied, obviously.
I did,
if we wanted
though.
to come back.
I did, the last time we had it professionally cleaned, I did take pictures of it just in case. So I already have the pictures ready to go to send to the
we don't wanna
realtor.
come back.
Yeah, in case we decide like, hey, we're good, we don't need to come back. We could just list it from afar and have our realtor list it and sell it that way.
So short answer right now, no. Long answer, we don't know what we're going to do in January. We're just going to see how things go, ride it out, and make a decision.
We
in
would
the
sell our
future.
rentals first. Like
Yeah.
we would 100% sell our rentals first just because they're more of a pain in the butt. But as far as our home, no, I think we got it for a good price, good interest rate. There's no reason to sell it right now unless we finally decided where we ultimately wanted to live long term.
Okay, now we need to go to the pool
Yes, please.
for real. We're done walking around, done exploring. Let's go to the pool.
Let's go. Diving deep on 3, 2, 1. Did you see a dolphin?
No.
You gotta look for the dolphin. You ready? All right, hang on tight. you see the dolphin that time?
Yeah.
That was a cool dolphin. They were swimming so fast.
Are you guys ready for another question?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, Tiana's underwater,
Okay.
doing flips. Tiana,
What do you
You
think?
have
She's
to-
gonna sit still?
you have to hear the question, baby.
All right, let's hear the question. You ready? What is it?
What is your... Okay, I'll ask you first, ready?
Okay.
What is your favorite place you've traveled to?
Favorite place I've ever traveled to? Anywhere you guys are.
Oh,
Got another point. Let's see. Without water, I always say Switzerland. And what I mean without water means like not adjacent or up next to a beach, or
The
doesn't
ocean,
have a
you
beach,
mean.
an ocean. Thank you so much. Would be Switzerland. I thought Switzerland was absolutely beautiful. What's your favorite place you've ever traveled to?
Yes.
This? You think right here? She always says wherever we're at, kind of.
now I'm going to tell you my favorite countries that we've been to. Countries, plural, because I can't choose just one. I'm going to list like my top 5 or 6 in no particular order because I love them all. So Maldives, Greece, Turkey, South Africa, Laos, and Jamaica. Jamaica is the first place that John and I ever traveled to together. The first time we went out of the country, we had the best experience there. Loved the people, the culture, the food, just like everything. And that is truly what sparked our love for travel. That 1 week we spent there, everything we experienced just made us want to travel the world. So thank you, Jamaica. Tyanna hasn't been there yet, so we are dying to take her. It's definitely going to be a trip that we want to do soon because I can't believe she hasn't been. But those are my top favorite places.
Oh, I did it. Tyanna, what are you doing all the way up there? Uh-oh, we need to tell her pizza.
We had so much fun at the pool. Now we're headed to dinner.
Picture
We're
sweating
leaving the hotel. John and Tyanna are fighting. But let's go on for another question.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
The next question is, will we ever make 2 videos a week? Several people said they wanted us to post on Sunday and midway through the week.
Is that somebody gonna edit them?
Yeah. Okay, so at this point, no, we can do 2 videos in a week once in a while as a surprise, but we cannot consistently stick to that pace, mostly because like we want to spend time with Tyanna and I'll be working like 24/7.
Because the whole reason we built this lifestyle is so that we can have time with each other. And YouTube allows us to work and travel, but we don't want to spend all of our time working, aka filming and editing. So for right now, 1 video a week and a couple shorts a week is all we can commit to.
Yes, because for me,
Tyanna was hiding in the corner.
so I'm currently editing our videos. We both film them, obviously, but it takes me like a few days to edit a video. It takes between like 5 to 8 hours total, typically, but I usually don't do that all in one day because we have other stuff going on. So I edit for a few hours a day.
I will say this, if we can ever find a professional video editor that Rihanna likes, we may be able to step up how much content we put out. We did try a few, they didn't work out, and that's okay. We'll look again, we'll try again. If any of you guys are watching this and you're a professional editor that knows how to use Final Cut Pro, comment down below with your email and we'll reach out to you. But we are looking for one, but it's just tough.
Editing is like an art and it's very personalized to the person doing it. I feel like the way our videos are, how they are, is because of my editing style. So it's really hard to find somebody to like match that. And I'm kind of like partial or like attached to editing. And so I've tried like a few, but it just never feels right to put out to you guys at the end. So I've always gone back to editing like the few times we have tried.
Yes, we will try again. And the other thing too is obviously safety concerns. We just don't want to hand out a bunch of raw footage of our family to just some stranger. They need to be a professional. And so we'll try, but we do appreciate all the videos you guys do watch.
And we appreciate the editors who tried. It wasn't their fault, it was mine.
You ready, princess? Princess number 1. Oh, what was that? Hold on, please don't hit me in the head.
That went smoothly.
Yeah. Princess number 1. And you're not princess number 2, you're queen number 1.
Oh, thank you,
I didn't want
babe.
Tyanna to hear.
Thank you, babe. Oh, she heard you. Just look back there. Look back there.
All right, love you. All right, let's go. And guys, before you even comment, I know in the last couple videos we said we're trying to do better at not eating out so much. I know. And we were doing really good.
But we don't have a kitchen now.
We don't have a kitchen in this hotel room, so that makes it tough. And we just feel like we're relaxing this weekend and taking a break. So
and St. Pete is like a vegan haven for food.
Yeah, we'll make up every excuse possible.
We are in the car. Dinner was amazing.
It was like a 10 out of 10.
It was so good.
The place was called Cider Press, and they had one of my favorite things on the menu, and it's really hard to find, and that's vegan bang bang shrimp. So we got the bang bang shrimp, we got cauliflower wings,
yeah.
And what was the other thing? The Philly cheesesteak?
Yeah, and we all shared everything. We got a Philly cheesesteak.
That's because the Philly cheesesteak was literally the size of a football.
Everything was so big, and we're all kind of full from like the donuts and everything
Go ahead
earlier.
and tell them though. What are we waiting on?
So we're in the car waiting for dessert to
We
go.
are not behaving. We are not doing a good job.
But the restaurant was too loud because of the music. We couldn't answer a question in there. But we got a warm apple pie crumble with ice cream.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah. So should we answer another question? While
Sure,
we're
let's
waiting?
do it.
Okay, so the next question is, you guys, we have to answer this question every single Q&A. Most of you already know the answer. It's always the same answer, but it's, are you gonna have a baby?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, look, she's gonna bring it to her car. Look, look, look.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
To the car.
The
Appreciate
ice cream
it.
is in a separate container, and there are utensils in there for everybody.
Thank you.
Thank
You're great.
you.
Really appreciate you.
Welcome. Have a great night.
You as
bye.
Bye-bye.
I feel like spoiled. We just had apple crumble brought to the car. I gotta see it. Let's take a look. Oh my goodness, with fresh fruit on top.
That looks
And
good.
the ice cream's in a separate container. And it's really hot. So good. It'll last till we get home and we're hungry again. Who am I kidding?
I can eat it
Brianna's
now.
gonna eat it. I was gonna say, you're gonna eat it on the way home. All right. But
Wait,
anyway, what was
Can
I
I
saying?
see the ice cream?
Oh, you want to see ice cream? Ice cream.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Give me back. All right. Does it look good? Anyway, like I was saying,
What was it? Oh, the
I
question.
think that I'm past my baby having stage. Oh, are they talking about you?
Probably
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Both of us. So, okay, we will not physically have a baby. We are completely happy with our family of 3. Tyanna has completed our world.
I'd say never, but right now we just feel absolutely complete. We've asked Tyanna 100 times. If you watch previous videos, she always says absolutely not. She does not want siblings. She seems just as happy as well. And I think that, yeah, we're good right now.
To piggyback off that question, another one that got asked a lot, and I was actually surprised because I wasn't expecting this one, was, are you going to get a pet? And okay,
I
we
have
would
one.
love to have a pet. Thank you, babe. That's good. It puts the lotion on its skin.
I am trying to get canceled. If you guys have been watching us on Instagram, you saw where Rihanna got canceled the other day for not giving
that's
Tyanna.
coming up. That's going to be our
Oh,
next
is it?
question after
Is
this.
it?
It's dealing with internet hate.
I can't
It's
wait
gonna
to talk
be
about
next.
that one.
But we would love to have a cat or a dog or both. We love animals. We would love to have pets. But right now, it's like not fair to an animal. Honestly, this sounds like a cop out, but it's not fair for us to get an animal and then be like gone for 6 or 7 months out of the year. So we're just waiting. One day, I'm sure we'll end up with a pet again. But right now, we're just not in pet phase.
Honestly, I'm still happy with doing the fostering to help the animals.
Oh,
because
yeah.
you get your animal loving, you get your kitty, doggy, whatever it is loving, and then you help them find a good home, a forever home, and then you're not permanently stuck with them. I know that sounds a little bit selfish, but it's a way to give back and keep your time free or your options open so that you're not stuck with an animal, because it's tough.
I don't think it's selfish. I think it's actually thoughtful, because if your lifestyle can't accommodate an animal, it's selfish to get
That's
one.
fair.
Like the dogs that sit
Because
in
if
the
I was
cage
being
all
selfish,
day.
I would have kept like 10 of them by now.
Yeah, I know. We've gotten so close to keeping some, but every time we're like, what's best for the animal? And maybe we can foster in Bali, because we'll be there for so long.
I'm sure we
there's a
can.
need there.
I'm sure we can. Yes, Angel? You want to ask a question?
Okay, come up here.
Any of us like spiders.
Do any of us like spiders? Mommy
I
likes
do.
spiders more than I do.
I think they're cool.
Yeah, I'm a little indifferent to spiders.
Look. I'm gonna have one question.
Another
Okay.
question?
Any of you like big centipedes?
Big centipedes. I like big centipedes.
I
We always love to find big
think they're
centipedes.
cool, but I'd rather not have them near me.
And big centipede on your face.
Well, no. That's what I don't want it on
Great
my
question.
face.
All right, she's asking all of you as well. Do you guys like to have big centipedes on your face?
Okay, answer in the comments and we'll read it to Tyanna. We're gonna answer the next question with Tyanna because it's about you. Okay? And it is, we're gonna let you answer too.
All right, here's the question. Is Tyanna a stinky butt? Oh, yeah. Yes, she is.
Now you guys are
Monkey butts.
Okay, thanks.
The question is, what is our parenting styles and how do we discipline?
So I guess that you would classify us as gentle parents, although I feel like that's kind of gone to the extreme.
That's not fair, yeah.
Yeah,
Intentional. I'd
intentional.
say intentional, right?
Yeah. We do not hit or spank, so I guess that puts us in the category
Yeah.
of
No
gentle
physical
parenting.
discipline.
I asked Tyanna earlier, I said, do you want a whooping? Do you even know what a whooping is? She doesn't know.
Do we ever spank you or hit you?
She doesn't know. I asked her if she knew what a spanking was. She doesn't.
Do you think other kids get spanked or hit?
What's a spanking? Tell me what a spanking is.
like
Like when you hit someone? Yeah, I guess so.
It's
actually.
like when a kid doesn't listen to their parents and their parents spank them, like smack them on their butt. Or
Oh, we
something.
gotta be clear. Gotta be clear. We are not judging others in their parenting style. This is what we chose and what works best for us and Tyanna. And I have heard that it's very child specific, although I do think that hitting or spanking should be a last resort. I think that you really have to practice patience with children because they just don't know any better. And a way somebody put it to me one time is, if Rihanna didn't understand what I was saying to her, does that give me permission to hit her? No, obviously. But even worse than that is she actually can fully understand what I'm saying to her, whereas children cannot. So not only are you hitting them, they don't understand, they don't even have the ability to understand or
Yeah.
to
Like they can't control their,
Yeah.
I think it's like their prefrontal cortex or something isn't developed, so they can't, like, they know what they're supposed to do, but they don't have enough like self-control to actually do that. And so how we discipline, what do we do when we get you in trouble?
she's losing it. Are you getting tired, baby girl?
You just wanted me to talk and you can just relax? Okay.
Okay. You want to go in that chair over there? Okay, here, you want to take some of this? Okay.
Tyanna's gonna go lay in a chair and relax, which means in about a second she'll probably be like wading into the pool.
This
But-
discipline talk annoys her.
Yeah, how we discipline is, well, we first tried just talking to her and explaining the situation and like asking her to correct her behavior, which I wouldn't call discipline. But then if she like does something completely insane or just won't listen, we take stuff away. That's what she responds to best. Like she doesn't care about timeout and stuff like that. She'll just sit in timeout and like talk to herself. But if you take something that she cares about and you're like, I'm taking this away
The
for an
Nintendo
hour.
Switch
yeah.
or any screen time, she obviously reacts to that
Mm-hmm.
quickly. So she would rather not lose that privilege. But that works really well for us. And honestly, Tyanna's just a great kid. I will say though, like, 5 has been the hardest. Like this year has been the hardest because I feel like she's having a lot of emotional difficulties just learning.
Yeah.
Like she's learning so much and she's trying to learn how to express herself. And so we've had some tantrums we weren't ready for. And we had to adjust to those and just be extremely patient. Anyway, I think this is a long way of saying that you'd probably put us in the category of gentle parenting, but we are not passive parenting. And I think that's where it gets a little too extreme for our choice of parenting. But yeah, this is how we choose to do it. And yeah, it's working for us so far.
And there's mosquitoes out here,
Yeah,
so
I am
we're
getting
gonna
eaten
wrap up
alive.
this question. We'll see you in a minute.
Gotta go.
Hi guys, so it has been like what, 15 hours?
Yeah, really random.
We're at a water park. We're in
Yeah.
the crazy river.
So this morning we woke up early. We drove about 2 hours south down to Fort Myers.
Yes.
We are now at the Hyatt Coconut
Woo!
Point
So
Beach.
fancy.
Something. It's really nice.
Okay, so we should answer another question, right?
Okay, what is it?
Okay, let's get on a tube and float while we answer.
Okay.
The next question is, it's a lighthearted one, okay?
Okay.
It is, where would you go like on your dream trip?
All right, our dream trip. I don't know. What would yours?
I think my dream trip would be taking a like National Geographic cruise or research cruise to Antarctica.
That might be pretty cool. A little bit cold, but cool.
Yeah, like it's like a once in a lifetime thing. But it's
Oh,
like
I know
20
everyone.
grand.
I know what mine is because we
What?
haven't done it yet.
What?
It'd be like yachting from island to island, but not like yacht, like you
yeah.
know, mega yacht, but like a nice sail yacht. Couple families on board is fine. Just us would be cool too. But going like island to island and like swimming in the
Like
middle
boat
of like
life.
yeah,
We haven't tried boat
but
life
like
yet.
luxury boat
Yeah.
life would be like a dream trip for me.
I like that one.
And like somewhere maybe even the south of France where I saw where you could like park your boat like 100 yards or 200 yards off the beach and swim in crystal blue water. I think that'd be cool.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. We are back in the room now. I don't even know if that last question we answered at the water park is even going to work. It was so loud out there. They had music going and everything, but we figured we would wrap this up here in the room.
With a few more questions, of course. Look, I'm taller than you. I feel like so tall and high above you now.
And so you win at putt-putt, and now you just think you're winning at everything.
Yeah. Oh, they haven't seen that yet.
Oh, yeah, that's another vlog. She won at putt-putt, and now she won't let me live it down.
Yeah, I'm the winner, but you guys will see that next week. Okay, so we're going to answer a couple more questions before we wrap this up. John doesn't know them as usual, but I got them on Instagram, so make sure you're following us there and on YouTube Community tab. Also, John thinks we're sitting in a really awkward way. Like,
looks
we're
like-
in one chair and we're in a hotel room, but I don't think this is that weird.
Just see my elbow back here.
That's your shoulder, babe.
Same thing.
I think this is fine. Like we're cuddling in this chair.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next question I was actually very surprised about because it got asked several times, and that was, are you worried about dealing with racism when you go to Asia?
We live in America.
Yeah.
All right, so this can be a touchy subject. I think with it, we are aware or try to be aware or extra cognizant of racism everywhere we go. And we're white, so like we have to be like extra aware or really look out for it more. Like I guess that I had to become more educated on this subject just in general, especially after adopting Tyanna. But so far so good. I will say that the only thing that we found in Asian countries specifically, the only ones we've really been to, which was Thailand, Southeast Asia, was they seemed to be touchy-feely with her curls and her hair. And we had to like kind of put the stop to that. It's probably just a cultural thing. They were seemingly being super nice and saying how beautiful her curls were, but they were touching her hair a lot or attempting to, and we'd have to pull her back. That was the only thing, and yeah, that was it. I think.
Yeah, there's definitely like a smaller population of Black people in Asia in the places we've been in Southeast Asia, and we've been pretty extensively in that area. I feel like Tyanna got kind of almost like special treatment there. Like people were giving her like free toys and like free stuff. And I know that is like, it's like, I don't know if that's like, it's not racism, but it is doing something because of her race. So I don't know exactly like how to describe
like preferential treatment because she's Black.
Because they don't like, they're not around Black people that much. So they were like almost excited that she was there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
in the more rural areas.
I don't want to sound ignorant for either side of the equation here, but our first and foremost responsibility and protection is Tyanna. So just understand that I guess that we are always going to do the best that we can with Tyanna. We're always going to protect her the best we can, and we're always going to educate ourselves the best we can when it comes to this subject. We will never be perfect at it. We will never know what it's fully like or fully understand it because we are white, but that doesn't mean that we can't try our best and do right by Tyanna. I feel like this could go on for an hour because
it's like a complicated subject, you know? Like you could do a whole video on it, but we're always aware, we're always like looking out for it, we always have her back, but we're no more worried about Asia than we are going anywhere else.
Fair. That's fair. Okay. Sorry it was an overcomplicated answer, but it's a very complicated question.
And we talk about it a lot, so we kind of have a lot to say. We talk about it with Tyanna too, so it's like not abnormal for her to hear this either.
Yes.
The next question is going to be, how does Tyanna handle separation, like from her environment and her friends? Because we travel a lot, people know that like JoJo just moved her best friend and she's separating from all her best friends from preschool, like Griffin, Kimura, Adele, everybody. So people want to know, like, how does she handle that?
Extremely well.
Yeah, I know.
Like, extremely well. Like, almost like concerningly so. Like, she's fine. I think it's just she's just so adaptable and she can become friends with anybody. And we've been traveling for so long that I think is just normal to her, and like literally like fine. I cried more hugging JoJo goodbye than Tyanna did. So I think she handles it like phenomenally.
Yeah, she handles things very well. Like, she is still young, so we'll see how that goes as she gets older and forms stronger bonds.
She's never sad about it. She's never homesick. Like, I think that part of the reason we're able to do what we do and travel so much is because she's able to. Because if she wasn't able to, we would just stop. If she was miserable all the time, crying all the time, needed more stability,
Wanted
needed
to go home.
wanted to be always screaming, go home, but she never says it.
That's true, yeah. She says, I don't want to go home because she says, I want to see somewhere new, like, all the time.
Yeah.
Maybe because we make it so exciting and are you
Maybe.
emotional, babe?
If I'm talking about Tyanna, I get emotional. I think that, well, I just love I love our lifestyle and the life we get to live, and because of you guys as well, thank you so much. But also just because, like, I don't know, it's kind of like, it's hard. It's what we were just talking about before we got on here. This is like all this content creation stuff we see in the background can be hard, but we're extremely thankful, and we live this like amazing life that we dreamed about like 5, 6, 7 years ago, and we can do it with our daughter. It's just amazing.
Okay, so should we go on to the next question?
I think so.
The last question?
Yes.
Okay. Actually, this one got asked quite a bit too. I feel like I say that every time, but sometimes the questions surprise me that a lot of people ask. And this is actually a very good one, and it is, how does Tyanna's birth mother feel about her like moving so far away or traveling so much? And so obviously we've talked to her about it. We talked to her about it before we made a decision, like, so that she was included in the process. We talked to Tyanna about it, and she's really happy that Tyanna gets to like see the world and explore and everything. We have like plans. We do video chat. Like, we're gonna plan visits at some point. So it's like not a forever thing. Like, it's not like she's never coming back, but she's super supportive.
Yeah, I would like to. It's a tough subject for me. Yeah, I would just add that Shantasia is like, she's just a very unselfish person, and she just wants the best for Tyanna, and she wants Tyanna to enjoy this and have this type of lifestyle, and she's just, yeah, very supportive. And also Shantasia knows she's welcome to come visit us in either of the countries that we'll be staying in, of course. She's an open door to her to come say hi and visit us. We would love that. So yeah, again, just this whole fit just couldn't be more perfect.
Yes.
Like, everybody involved.
We'll be like video chatting, of
Yeah.
course. I think it'd be cool to do like mail. Somebody mentioned like postcards on the comments, like doing postcards. But I thought that was a cute idea, because who really sends postcards anymore? But
Yeah.
they're so fun. But yeah,
Do people still do pen pals?
probably, like,
Yeah,
especially
probably.
school-aged people.
Or would it just be like emails now, or like just via DM?
Oh, you're right. I don't know. But I agree with you. She's like a very selfless mother, because she is still mother. She'll always be Tyanna's mother, and she always puts Tyanna's feelings and like what's best for Tyanna first. And it's truly hard to do that. Like, I can imagine, I know it's hard for her. I'm sure it is. I know it is. And I know it'd be hard for like anybody in that situation. Yeah. And just to continue to be like selfless is actually incredible.
Agreed. I'm not going to talk any more about it because I'll cry.
So we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, so this was a great Q&A. We appreciate all of the questions. As always, they're great ones. We appreciate you guys so much. I know I said that earlier, but we really
do.
appreciate you guys, all the support and love that you give to us. And yeah, we can't wait to see where we go from here.
We'll be in Fort Myers, like that's where we are right now.
we are
for the
in
next week. So you'll be seeing our full Fort Myers vlog next Sunday. So we're gonna wrap up this Q&A, film our Fort Myers
Oh my gosh.
vlog.
After the Fort Myers vlog.
Then we'll be moving.
Yeah.
So
That's
soon,
crazy.
you guys.
And it's kind of up to us. We might go a week or two early. We might go right on time because we might have one more trip. Oh, the Tyanna.
Yeah.
The Tyanna. So yeah, we appreciate you guys so much. We'll see you on the next one.
We love you.
Like and subscribe. See you later.